So we're using law of detachment here, which I explained yesterday. These are a bunch of conditional statements that were said, right? If Chutney's in the shower, then she can't hear the gunshot. Okay. If Chutney didn't shower, then she would have heard the gunshot. Okay. Here's what we know. Chutney's hair is curly. We can look at her, we can see that. So given that Chutney's hair is curly, look back at some of these conditionals, and you should be able to see a flow, right? A build-up of arguments here. If Chutney has curly hair, then she didn't take a shower. Right? If Chutney has curly hair, then she got a perm. She got a perm, she shouldn't have taken a shower. She's saying that she did. If she didn't take a shower, then she would have heard the gunshot. If she would have heard the gunshot, she would have been able to have time to witness the crime. Ultimately, you can say, if Chutney has curly hair, then she should have had time to witness the crime. Two things that don't really seem like they should link up, but after you look through all the conditional statements, you can see how that makes sense. Yes? That is what we call a law of syllogism. Law of detachment, then, is the conclusion that we can make. If Chutney's hair is curly, that means she didn't take a shower. Okay? Then you can make more conclusions from there. Page 117, 19 through 24. I want to talk about that. I'm going to record it here, and I'll send it to the kids at home, and then we're going to take an exit quiz. Okay? So get that out. I'll pull it up here.
This was yesterday, wasn't it?
It's up on the board if you're wondering what it was. And I sent a video out yesterday that we did all the way to 18. So our exit quiz is going to look just like this. You guys aren't moving very fast. Our exit quiz is going to look just like this. It gives us, in this case, 5. For the exit quiz, I think I gave you like 5 or 6 absolute truths, okay? It's up to you to figure out what's true at this time. If Maria is drinking juice, then it is breakfast time. Okay, that's true, all right? All these are true. If it is lunchtime, then Kiera is drinking milk and nothing else. Okay? So this is just some information they're giving us. If it is mealtime, then Curtis is drinking water and nothing else. If it is breakfast time, then Julio is drinking juice and nothing else. Maria is drinking juice. Since we know Maria is drinking juice, what else do we know that is happening right now? Huh? It's breakfast time, right? Since Maria is drinking juice, it's breakfast time. So since it's breakfast time, what else do we know? Who?
The guy.
Julio.
Julio.
Is drinking juice and nothing else. Is breakfast a meal?
No.
What is it then?
I don't know.
It's a meal, okay? So it is mealtime, so Curtis is also drinking water. So you can kind of pick through this, and you know since Maria is drinking juice, some of these other things are true. Now this, if it's lunchtime, then Kiera's drinking milk is true, but only at lunchtime. True, maybe true, or false. Julio is drinking juice. Right now, what do you think? How do you know? Julio is drinking juice. If it's breakfast time, I know it's breakfast time because Maria is drinking juice. I know Maria is drinking juice because it tells us. Okay? So Julio is drinking juice. That is true. Carlos is drinking water. True, maybe true, or false? Hayden?
Wouldn't that be true if it just said mealtime?
Yeah, is breakfast a meal? Yep. So mealtime, Curtis is drinking water. So that's true. 21. Is Kiera drinking milk?
Yes.
Does it say she drinks milk at breakfast time?
No, but it says.
No, that's all false.
Does it say she doesn't drink milk at breakfast time?
Maybe.
It's a maybe. Since it doesn't explicitly say, you're not really sure. So that's a maybe. Curtis is drinking juice. True, maybe, or false? Yeah, it says he's drinking water, nothing else. He must be on a diet or something.
Keto.
Maria is drinking water.
False.
Says she's drinking juice, but can you drink two things at once? I mean, like, can you have them two different drinks at a meal? You can. So is that still false, or what do you think? It's a maybe. Yeah, I like to tell a story. We went to Mexico. It's all-inclusive resort. And what that means is everything's already paid for, right? So, they start you off with water, and then you're like, okay, it's breakfast, so I'm a coffee drinker, so I got some coffee. And then they have these, like, I don't know, they're not like fountains, but they're like big jugs of like exotic fruits and stuff, like passion fruit, dragon plant juice, and stuff like that, And it's like, well, I got to try that, So I try all these other drinks too, and before you know it, I have like 6 different cups at my table, and about half of them were pretty gross. Okay, didn't know that. All right, 24. Julio is drinking milk. True, maybe, or false? Julio is drinking juice and nothing else, so not drinking milk. All right, so your exit quiz is going to be a lot like that, so let me pull that up. What you guys need is a blank sheet of paper. You can rip it in half if you want and save the half for a different time. You only need 6 lines. On those 6 lines, you're going to answer if each one is true, maybe, or false. So again, A through F, these are absolute truths, okay? You have to decide which one is true right now. Okay, if it is false, so there's 6 different options right here, okay? Of a true, maybe, or false. Let's read through the A through F, these 6 things first, okay? If it's fall, it's football season, that's true. If it's football season, Mr. Davidson's happy, that's true. Okay, all these are true. If it's track season, Mr. Davidson is excited.
Yeah.
By the way, can you be happy and excited at the same time?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure you can. If Mr. Davidson is happy, his class is happy.
Probably
Can his-
not, maybe.
Okay, we're saying it's true. Can a class be happy and excited at the same time?
Sure.
Sure. All right. If it's not spring, then it's not track season.
False. That's true.
All of these are true, guys. A through F are true. And then, so I got it highlighted here. It is fall. Okay? So, since we know it's fall, we know some of this other stuff is true. Right? Right now, we know it's true. Okay? Go through here 1 through 6. Keep in mind it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go through this 1 through 6 and decide if these are true right now, or if they're maybe true, or if they're false. That's not going on right now. Any questions on what you're doing? This is the exit quiz. All right, people at home, I'll send this to you in a PDF.